Hi guys, this is Mark Shaw's in the Pattern Trader. One of the questions I'm most often asked on my webinars or different forums that I do is, do I trade the news? Do I trade events? Do I put on trades ahead of events? Do I get out of trades because of events? And the short answer to all of these questions is no. I don't pay attention to the news. I have a naturally curious mind, but frankly, I've found to be more of an effective trader. I've tried to shut down most informational sources. So I always fight this. Do I really like to be ignorant, or do I really like to make money? And I've found that the answer is I want to stay objective, and my objective is to make money. And so I find to be objective, I shut out all news and information. I don't know what's going on with the Trump impeachment. I don't know what's going on with the China coronavirus. And tomorrow, January 31st, there's some news that is supposed to come out regarding Brexit. The UK is formally going to leave the EU tomorrow. And there's all kinds of anxiety, and people are hesitant to put on trades ahead of these events. But as I'll show you in a moment, I was sending out trades to our elite members and advisory members over the last 2 weeks, advising them strongly to start getting long these British pound correlated trading pairs. Now, I've been an advocate of the long side of pound New Zealand and pound Australian probably over the last 3 years, obviously not in a straight line. But I've been taking enormous cuts out of these markets. And you'll see that right now I'm sitting on over 800 pips in open position profits in a couple positions in pound versus New Zealand dollar, and one in pound versus Australian dollar going back to about January 23rd, about a week ago. I've been sitting in pound versus Australian dollar from 191.01 on January 23rd, and I'm still sitting in that position. And we're now over 400 pips higher in that position, over 195 as of the taping of this video, and I have no intention of getting out. So I do things a little bit differently at the Pattern Trader. If I get a 7 pip move or 15 or 40 or 60 pip move, I don't get out. And as you can see in pound versus Australian dollar, I'm sitting on a 400 pip profit, and I'm still sitting in this thing, and I could be in this thing for a couple of weeks as I anticipate that it's going to go strongly higher, notwithstanding whatever comes out tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm sure that there will be different fluctuations, a lot of volatility, a lot of head fakes, a lot of moves trying to force out the weak hands. But I just look at the patterns and trends. And the patterns, the underlying long-term patterns in pound Australian, pound New Zealand, tell me that these things are going higher and potentially a lot higher over time. Now, the key phrase is over time. And I've been taking huge cuts out of these markets, 2,000 pips here and there on these different thrusts at the new highs. And now we're sitting at resistant highs again, and people wondering, is this a triple top? Is this a time that I should get out? To my mind, I'm looking to add. In fact, I added to my pound New Zealand position yesterday. You'll see the chart that are attached with this. It actually says GBPNZA add in my subject line. And whereas I opened up a long position in pound New Zealand at 199.71, I added to my position at 199.87 just last night. And right now we're trading at about 201.60, over 200 pips higher just between where I entered last night and where we are today. So currently sitting on over or almost 800 pips collectively in 3 positions, 1 long pound Australian and 2 long pound New Zealand. And I anticipate that I could keep adding to these positions as this market goes higher. So with that said, I wish you a healthy and prosperous trading day, and I'll see you next time.